He was completely alone, miles away from land. No lights, no signal, no one. Just him and the ocean. 2-sec pause. The water was still, too still. No waves, no wind, no sound. And then something knocked from under his boat. At first, he thought it was a fish, but fish don't knock. And whatever was down there, it knew his name. Mark. That was the moment he realized he wasn't alone. Beat, and what was under the water was trying to come up. It was 2:26 a.m., and the ocean was completely still. No waves, no wind, no sound. Mark had been fishing alone for hours, drifting farther than he ever had before. The shore had disappeared long ago, swallowed by darkness. Out here there was nothing, just him, his small boat, and the endless black water. At first, the silence felt calming, peaceful even, but then it started to feel wrong. Too quiet. Mark leaned back and looked up at the sky. Something felt off. The stars didn't look the way they should. The constellations he'd known since childhood were gone, replaced by something unfamiliar, something wrong. Okay, he muttered under his breath, trying to shake the feeling. He reached for his radio. Static. He turned the dial. Nothing. Not even interference. Just emptiness. A cold feeling crept into his chest. Then, tap. Mark froze. The sound came from beneath the boat. He held his breath. Tap, tap. Slow, deliberate, like something knocking. Mark slowly leaned over the edge, gripping his flashlight tightly. His hands trembled as he pointed the beam into the water. Nothing, just black, not dark blue, not ocean green, pure black. The light didn't reflect. It just vanished. Then the beam flickered, and for a split second, he saw it. A shape. Huge. Moving just below the surface. Mark jerked back, heart pounding. "Hello," he called out. No response. Then, tap, tap, tap. Faster now, moving, circling the boat. Mark spun around, trying to follow the sound. It moved from one side to the other, faster, closer, like something was studying him, learning him. "Nope. I'm done," he whispered. He rushed to start the engine. Click. Nothing. Again. Click. Dead. The boat drifted slightly, even though there was no wind, no current, nothing. The tapping suddenly stopped. Silence. Total silence. Then, from beneath the boat, a voice. Mark. His blood turned cold. No one knew he was out here. No one. Mark. Closer now, right below him. His breathing became shallow as he slowly raised the flashlight again. He leaned over, and this time, something looked back. 2 eyes, wide, unblinking. They didn't reflect the light, they absorbed it. And beneath those eyes, a face, not human, but trying to be, stretching, shifting, copying. Then it smiled, and in a perfect imitation of his voice it whispered, "You shouldn't have come alone. The water around the boat began to move, not like waves, like something massive, rising. Sometimes, the ocean isn't empty. In 2013, a cargo ship reported a missing crew member. His name was Daniel. He disappeared during a routine night shift. No one heard anything. No splash, no scream, no sign of a struggle. He was just gone. The crew searched the entire ship, every room, every corner. Nothing. 3 days later, a lifeboat was found, drifting miles away. Inside it was Daniel, alive. But something wasn't right. He sat perfectly still, staring at the ocean, his eyes wide, unfocused. The rescue team pulled him aboard, wrapped him in blankets, tried to talk to him. "Daniel, can you hear us?" No response. Hours passed before he finally blinked, slowly, then whispered. "It followed me." The crew exchanged uneasy looks. "Who followed you?" one of them asked. Daniel's lips trembled. Not who. He raised his hand and pointing toward the water. "Keep..." What? That night, strange noises began. Knock. The crew froze. "Did you hear that?" Knock. Knock. Coming from the side of the ship. One man grabbed a flashlight and leaned over. "I don't see any." Suddenly, something grabbed the edge of the boat. A hand. Pale. Long. Too long. Its fingers stretched unnaturally. Gripping the metal, the man screamed and fell backward. Everyone rushed to look. Nothing. The water was empty. But at that exact moment, Daniel started laughing. Loud. Uncontrollable. "Oh, it found me again," he whispered. The knocking didn't stop. All night long, it moved along the ship, following them, scratching, tapping, watching. No one slept. At sunrise, everything stopped. Silence returned. The crew cautiously checked the outside of the ship. Nothing in the water, but something remained. Wet handprints, dozens of them, climbing upward as if something had tried to get inside. Sometimes. Deep-sea research team once picked up a signal from the ocean floor. It came from a depth far beyond human reach. At first, they thought it was just interference, random noise. But it wasn't. It had a pattern, a rhythm, almost like language. Every night at exactly 3 a.m., it repeated. Same sound, same sequence. Lisa, one of the researchers, became obsessed with it. "It's trying to communicate," she said. The others weren't convinced, but Lisa decided to respond. She sent a signal back, a simple reply. There was silence for a few seconds. Then, the signal changed. It adapted, matched her response. Lisa felt a chill run down her spine. It answered me. Over the next few days, the signal became stronger, clearer, closer, like something was moving upward, toward them. Then one night, at exactly 3 a.m., the signal stopped. Completely. Lisa frowned. That's not right. Then the radar lit up. Something massive was directly beneath the ship, not moving, just there, waiting. The lights flickered, equipment began shutting down, and then, knock. Everyone froze. The sound came from beneath the floor. Impossible. Knock, knock, louder, Closer, Lisa whispered. That's below us. Then the final signal came. Not through speakers, not through equipment, but from everywhere. Inside the walls, inside their heads. A voice. Cold, ancient. We heard you. The ship lost contact that night. No wreckage was ever found. No bodies, no signal. Nothing. Just silence. And the ocean returned to being perfectly still. Something is listening.